Welcome to Poundland to Paradise, your guide to all things Walsall FC. I'm Craig, he's Joe, and we're here to preview another season. So let's get on with it. Here's what to expect from 2026-27. Don't you want another 11th place finish? How's the summer going, Joe?
Yeah, it's alright. It's all good.
Summertime.
Summertime.
I think English people have moaned about the weather, obviously, so I'm not going to have it this year. I think for the last few years now.
Yeah.
Because our boy global warming's been absolutely popping
Literally,
off.
yeah.
Praise him so much.
He's heating things up.
I love it. And every year, like, you still get people in October going like, oh yeah, we had our like 1 week or whatever.
We day over summer.
And I was always like that because it was always true. But you can't.
It was always
chat
true,
shit
but now
it's
Jesus
been like
Christ.
one drop of rain in like 3 months.
It's been the driest July on record, so that's one thing.
Yeah, even
Endless
when it
heat
is
waves.
like, it's like 22, 23 minimum. That's when it's like a bad day. And even then it's like lovely, nice and mild.
Yeah.
Loads of lovely hot days, sunny.
Can't
complain.
complain.
Come on.
Cannot complain. Although I went to Wales yesterday, a couple of days ago, and it was raining. And I was like, God, all this time I could have just gone in July, and I left it until August, and yeah.
Yeah, you're unlucky because it ain't even rained here ever.
Exactly. It was better weather in Walsall. Came back to Walsall and I was like, oh, nice.
People are going to be holidaying here, I think. So.
Yeah, exactly. Coming inland.
That'll be our
Jesus
next. That's
Christ.
how we can save our economy. It'll be like when it gets too hot in all the other nice countries.
Yeah.
Because in like Spain
to
and
Walsall.
Germany and that, it's like 48 and whatever.
Yeah.
When
that's
they're
ridiculous.
like that, they can have a holiday here where it's class but only like 30. And then we'll have like a tourism boom and
No way.
get loads of money.
That is actually, yeah.
Right, well, that's the good stuff aside. Let's talk about Walsall. So we ended up not coming back to review the last shitstorm because it's just, you know what, there's more to life.
Yeah, there's way better things we could be doing with our time. But we're back.
So that's all gone. We just forget about
Forget
that
about that now. Forget about that. New manager, a new squad. Let's
Yeah.
go.
We covered how bad it was in May, but we didn't come back to do like a post-mortem. Let's just accept that it's bad. The coroner said, look, it's, you know,
It's a mess. Just don't.
Several gunshot wounds
It's
to
not
there.
worth
Let's
looking
just-
at, to be fair.
it's
You won't
done.
recognise him.
Yeah, it's unrecognisable. And now
Jesus.
that we've reanimated the cadaver,
Yeah.
it's more, you know, it's a totally different human being now. So
Yeah,
let's check it out.
Let's check him out.
Lots of good stuff
In
to
his new
talk about.
form.
But at least the World Cup was nice, though. That sort of that lovely defeat at the end there really cheered me up after that great season last year.
Oh, God. Yeah. I mean, it was.
It was good until the end. Good until it
an alright
wasn't.
tournament. On the whole, it was a good tournament. Really.
Oh no, I love the tournament on the
Yeah.
pitch. I mean,
For
I think
England,
off the pitch it was
obviously,
pure
yeah.
chaos, but on the pitch it was
Yeah.
class and good for England.
And happy Spain won as well.
And happy Spain won,
So
and the RGs didn't win. Thank God.
thank God.
God, I would have had to just delete football
I know.
altogether
Yeah.
if
Just,
them little rats would have won again.
I know,
So that's
fully
good. Something to be grateful
thank
for.
God. Yeah.
But anyway, but yeah, it's been a nice few weeks off from football altogether. But now tonight we are back as this podcast is being released.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully you're listening to it this afternoon, right before the big return fixture against Bristol City
Let's go.
in the EFL Cup. So let's just be optimistic and leave behind all that World Cup and last season nonsense.
Yeah.
So to start the optimism then, pre-season, good stuff, 4 games. So on the 11th of July, we went away to non-league Leamington, 0-0 draw, not bad. 21st of July, we welcomed Villa for the annual
Yeah.
pantsing and
Yeah.
got thrashed 5-0. That was good. 25th of July, went away to non-league Telford. Good stuff. 1-0 loss. Seeing a pattern here. And then August 1st, we welcomed the mighty Notts County at home. 0-0 draw. So, 4 games, no goals scored.
Oh,
So, we take it with a pinch of salt. Obviously, it's just pre-season. I mean, I don't really care. I'm not going to
yeah.
act like it actually means anything. But I think it's tough when you score 0 goals in,
Yeah.
what would that be? 90, 180, 360 minutes
Yeah.
of football against 2 non-league teams, a League 2 team, and then Villa.
Yeah.
No goals in any of those.
I mean, obviously, it's
games.
totally expected with Villa.
Yeah.
And I do not care. I never, ever care about the result with Villa. And I'm But the non-leaguers, that's fully disappointing. But
the no goals from a coach that wants to attack as well is obviously not a great sign. But it is just pre-season.
It's just pre-season, and we've got to remember that it's basically just a public training session.
Exactly.
We just got to put it down to
new
that.
bodies coming in and out. It's a lot to get used to. New way of playing.
Neither of us went to any of those friendlies, I'll be honest. But
I didn't even watch them, you mad?
Yeah, from what I heard, we had a lot of chances in that Notts County game, and obviously we didn't let any in, and that's the most recent one, so that gives me a little bit more hope that we're kind of, coming together a bit more as a unit, although we're still adding players, and hopefully there are still more to come, but, we'll see, but...
There's a lot to be optimistic about, and we'll come to that. But as far as these results, I mean, the fact that I didn't go to any of the games, didn't even watch any of the games, tells you how much I care about it. Like, it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant.
Friendlies, they are irrelevant.
And I think it's fine, obviously, if people fancy a day out to go and watch it. I mean, I think you're a bit of a glutton for punishment, to be honest. If you've been through a full season, especially a depressing one like last year, and that's 2 or 3 in a row like that. Disappointments, and then you watch the World Cup and all of that. It's a long World Cup as well, like 6 weeks. I mean, I love football as much as the next guy, man. I mean, we're doing a football podcast sitting here, but do you not want a couple of weeks to just chill before it starts all over again? So,
especially being a Walsall and England fan, like Jesus Christ.
Come on, I'm just all right.
Just give yourself a break for a bit.
I don't know. Maybe if you're Arsenal fan and you've just watched them win the league and now they're going to have a pre-season friendly against Real Madrid.
You'd be scrambling to get to that friendly.
I mean, maybe you get to that.
Be cheaper as well. So
I just think, come on, man, I don't need to go and watch 0-0 against Leamington when I got kids and that. I just want to chill a little bit. So I don't care at all. It really doesn't mean anything. But I'm just saying, no goals in 4 games it's worth noting. At the very least.
Yeah, definitely.
Should we get into transfers?
Let's get into it.
Transfers in. All right then, Andy Dallas on a free after his contract expired at Barnsley. 26-year-old forward, barely played for them, but he had a good loan at Southend last time out, scoring 17 league goals in 42.
Yeah. He
also had loans at Morecambe, Barrow and some others, but it's a lot of either non-league or poor League Two sides. He's only really impressed properly, I think, in that spell at Southend. We'll have to wait and see. With any player, it's all about how the manager uses them and how they adapt to what the manager wants. So if the manager has a vision in mind for the kind of things that this guy is going to want to do, it might not even be scoring goals, see? For all we know, it might have nothing to do with that. So hopefully he's seen that this lad's got the attributes to do the exact tasks that he wants him to do, and it'll work out. But in terms of on paper, there's nothing, you don't look at that and go, oh my God, it's all sorted.
Yeah, definitely not. It's not like a wonder striker with loads of pedigree, but I mean...
Like if we sign Draper, I'd be like, I don't care who the manager is, it's like, we're good.
That's
fine. You don't have to look to see what he might do. It's like, it's guaranteed this is going to be class and let's get excited.
That's the thing, I guess, that people are...
But we don't really make them
concerned about. Yeah, exactly. We don't really make those kind of signings. We kind of just... hope for someone that we can develop and then sell on type of thing.
We sign 15 or 20 players every year, and some of them are going to work out, and some of them ain't, and you hope that the manager's got an idea for how they're going to be good for him specifically.
Yeah, that's it.
Whereas Andy Dallas is not someone who is just amazing in and of itself, and he will be good or not depending on how it works out with Lee Grant, basically.
Yeah.
As will most of the names on this list.
Yeah.
But there are some that I think, are more in that frame where you're like, I'm excited anyway. And that's kind of like this one, number 2, Lewis Simper. He was Sutton's Player of the Year last year, a midfielder. He was relegated last season with them, but, he was good in a shit team. He's 24 years old, and I think he's basically the new Lakin.
Yeah.
And Lakin, when he played well, was really good.
Oh, definitely.
Could he be consistent all the time? Maybe not. But again, a lot of the time when you're playing in a Matt Sadler team, it's hard to be good. Whereas if he's in a team now with Grant, that he's just going to say, look, be creative, break the lines where you're passing, get forward, make stuff happen, then, there's reasons to be optimistic there. Player of the Year at any League Two club, even a one that gets relegated, is a good signing.
When we signed him, I did see loads of Sutton fans like absolutely gutted in the comments. So let's hope that that's a good sign. Obviously, they need any player they can get, I guess.
Yeah, and they were never going to keep him. I mean, obviously, if you go
but
down, you're going to keep some of your players, but not the 2 or 3 best ones are obviously going.
Yeah,
and he was the best one. So.
Yeah, so
that's good.
Yeah,
that is a bit of a coup, you could say. I also really like the third one, Sven Sprangler, 31-year-old Austrian midfielder. He came in from St Johnstone, so he's played, top flight football in Scotland, which is, at least on par with this level.
Yeah.
And then in the past, he also played in the Europa League in Austria, in the Austrian Bundesliga for Wolfsberger. So again, like good pedigree, he's experienced.
Yep.
And in the midfield, which is where we need players of quality. So
right,
I think, again, looks good.
Yeah,
we'll have to wait and see.
Definitely. Promising.
Like all of them, but I like it.
Yeah, a bit unknown, but yeah, again.
And an international player. God, I'd love to see someone who's not English.
We've said this like time and time again on this podcast, and yeah, we finally got one, you know what I mean? Like
Austrian lad, you know what I mean? He's going to be mixing it up in there, down in the big pints on that.
Massive pints, Oktoberfest.
He's got them massive tankard things. He's going to be, saluting at that all over the place. I mean, this lad is going to be absolutely wild, you know what I'm saying? So you love to see it. And class name as well, you know what I'm saying? So that's really what matters at the end of the day. You come here for the best analysis, and that name is, you won't hear this anywhere else, but that name is absolutely on point.
It's juicy.
Number 4, James Connolly, 24-year-old centre-back, who rejected a contract at the Mournflakes.
Oh my God.
To join the boys.
Let's go, man.
Not a bad sign.
Yeah.
Crew are a decent League 2 team. It's not like they're amazing or anything, but they're
I think
a
they actually
decent
finished
team.
higher than us.
There you go.
So,
and he could have stayed there. They wanted him. They offered him a deal, and he said, nah, I'm off to join League Grant.
Exactly.
So, again, not bad,
Yeah, not bad at all.
Could be a shout. We'll have to wait and see, but could be a little shout. Then we got Isaac Moore, a 21-year-old midfielder on loan from Coventry. He spent last season in the National League, first half with Forest Green Rovers and second half with Solihull Moors. So 2 really good National League teams who will play at the level, because the gap, I think, is really small between League 2 and National League.
Especially ones at the top of National League.
Yeah, which both of them are. Exactly. 2 of the better ones. I think that's like signing a player from mid-table League 2 really is not a huge difference. And more importantly, he's got that pedigree of coming from Coventry, 20 years old, youngster. Plenty of League 2 clubs would have been after him, because now he's going to do his season in League 2, and if he does well, the idea will be that he keeps going up.
There you go. Yeah.
And Coventry will see how he does. So I think he needs to be featuring a fair bit. I really don't want to have one of them like when we had Chang and what was the other lad from George Hall?
That's it, Hall, yeah.
And you end up hardly playing him until second half of the season. Get him straight in the team early. He's obviously got quality. He's young. Good pedigree.
And if he doesn't, obviously drop him. But let's give him a chance. It's there is a lot of talent there, but let's keep going through.
I
and
think
then we'll start
that's the thing. I think
thing.
we've had a habit the last few years of starting really strong and then dropping off and flopping badly.
Yeah.
And basically starting off with all the experienced ones or whatever, and then when it all goes to shit, clutching at straws and bringing in the young lads.
Exactly.
I'm hoping that Grant, because he's young and he's dynamic, he likes to attack.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll see it the other way, where it's like,
the start of the season is the time to mix things up and try things.
I'd rather have a terrible first 15 games when you've still got plenty of time. Even if you're 21st in the league, you can
figure things out.
Finish 3rd.
Yeah.
So I'd rather have that, like start. I'm not saying the idea wouldn't be to start bad. The idea would be that the young lads hit the ground running, do well, and it's all good. But try them first, and then if they can't hack it, then use the ones who can, or you pretty sure can.
Yeah.
But we'll have to wait and see. Number 6, this is a really important one, and hopefully a really good one. Jed Ward. So we now have our own goalkeeper.
We've actually got our own goalkeeper, man.
I mean,
how many
starting
years?
for
how
own
many years?
starting goal, because we've had like secondary ones like Hornby or whatever.
Yeah, of course, but
to not have a guy in the sticks who's on loan.
Yeah, our number 1 we actually own is mental for Walsall FC.
It's like the first time in 5 years.
I can't remember the last time we had our actual own goalkeeper.
I can't remember if Evo was ours. but probably not.
I
Rushy
don't
definitely
think so.
weren't.
Yeah, Rushy definitely wasn't.
And then you had
Wait, was it ever?
Roberts last year. And there's others I'm forgetting, but just, we're always in the
Simkin?
goalie on loan. Simkin, there you go, another one.
There you go. So, it's it's a revelation, to be fair. And
Come on.
again, pretty good pedigree.
Yeah, I mean, he's 23 years old. We got him from Bristol Rovers. He played 38 league games for them in League One. And he's a former England under-20 international. So I think, again, good pedigree. He's already played plenty of games at a higher level than this.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't play him that many games in League One if he was constantly letting goals in and stuff, you know what I mean? So he obviously had enough about him that they thought he could handle that. So I think if he can save shots in League One, he'll definitely be able to do it in League Two.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy with that one. That's a really good one. Number 7, Ty Sodji, 22-year-old striker from Buxton in non-league. He scored 14 goals in 16 for them last season. And that was after
really
winning
good.
trophies at all age groups for City.
Yeah.
And under 18, under 19, under 21, under 23. He's got a huge pedigree again, like a load of these young players. For me, he should be the starting striker.
Yeah, definitely.
And if after 10, 15 games he's got no goals, fine. Put him on the wayside. Send him back even. It ain't work. He ain't good enough.
Yeah.
But don't give him little bit parts to play. Like if there's anyone in that squad who has the potential to be really good, it's him.
Oh, definitely.
So give him a chance.
Yeah, he could go crazy. Yeah, he could go crazy if he's given the chance. And like we said about Grant, he's not Sadler. He seems like the opposite of Sadler. So hopefully he will have that time for like people to try different things, different formations, different tactics, different lineups. You know what I mean? It's not like we've got a solid starting lineup. And I feel like that is, for the good and the bad, that's how we started well. We might have started well because we had a good starting lineup, but then when that didn't work, he had no answer. You know what I mean? Whereas now we definitely don't have a solid starting lineup. So it's like,
because we don't know what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
it might be amazing, but we don't
know. We've got to just try things, and that could be really good. And we could find out.
Use the squad. Try and have
exactly.
like everyone in the squad at a high level, so there's no drop off, and give them all a chance. But I think lean on some of these older ones like that you've brought in, like Dallas, for example.
Yeah.
In the sort of in a more of a like support role. I mean, this all depends if he's playing two strikers, for example. We'll have to wait. It's all going to be wait and see, isn't it?
It is.
But the way I look at it is we've got about 2 or 3 really solid youngsters on loan from really big clubs with loads of pedigree that they've rated them loads. And maybe they haven't got all that experience, in grown men's football. They've played in non-league a bit, but they've done well there. Then give them a chance from the start. Give this Sodji kid a chance from the start, because if he does, in a team that's attacking and creating chances, if he does bang the goals in, we could be looking at like serious firepower.
Yeah, and then imagine if he really starts banging them in, and then
that's the thing, isn't it?
Don't be too good.
It's obviously always way around the corner, isn't it? So,
Jesus.
But then we always have a way to try and tell ourselves that. But surely, and in this case, you go. Oh no, hang on, because this one isn't even on loan, is he? Sorry, hang on. No, this is our player. It's fine.
Oh, sweet.
He's not on loan.
Yeah. God, what are we talking about? Yeah, perfect. Perfect.
But he along with the one we've already spoke about more from commentary, and the other one we're going to come on to in a bit from Leeds, who we signed yesterday. He's another one really young who could be amazing, or maybe he ain't got it. Because they're at that age where they've come through the academies and they've got all that pedigree and hype, and then they either end up playing National League North forever and retiring at 25, or they become Championship, Premier League, or whatever players.
Exactly.
So I say we give it a go. Like, there's no point signing him if not. Please don't say you've signed this lad to be the 4th choice, because there's no point.
Yeah, definitely not.
Just get him in the team and let's try, especially because he's our own. He's one of our own.
More so for that as well. You know what I mean? I understand if he doesn't play more the kid from Leeds that much.
Yeah,
but you've got to start this Sodji kid. You know what I mean?
Give him a start, buddy. Number 8, Ryan Leake, 28-year-old defender. He was in the Scottish Premiership as well with Ross County last time out. Really, I don't know much. Could be good, could be shit. But at 28, he's got experience. He's played in the Scottish top flight. Yeah. The centre backs is a tricky one, because I'll be keen to know what he's going to play, because I really hope he plays 4 at the back.
Yeah.
4-3-3 would be amazing.
Yeah,
if he's
cool.
going to do the 3 at the back, which I'm just, after all them years with Sadler, I'm so sick to death of
done
him.
with that. Yeah, definitely. So
it's hard to know really about the centre-backs, because how many of them are going to play and in what way. But he's obviously got experience. He's a good player.
Yeah.
Enough to play for Ross County in the Premiership. So
definitely. So
we'll see how he gets on. Then at number 9, we got Declan Skura, 24-year-old defender on loan from Wickham. He played National League with Yeovil last time out, but he's played 12 League One games at Wickham. So again, decent pedigree. Wickham are a fairly big club. He has played for them in the league above. We'll have to see, how he's going to feature into the play. It's really hard with the defence to know what's going to happen. I think.
Yeah, it's so hard to tell.
I feel a lot more confident with the midfielders and the wingers and the strikers.
Yeah.
I have an idea of what Grant's going to try and do. But
defensively, God knows, you know what I mean?
I mean,
who knows?
Hopefully, they're just solid.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, that's it.
Speaking of wingers, our 10th signing was Reece Smith, 24-year-old winger from Harrogate. He played 45 of 46 for them in League Two last season. So again, it's a shit team, but he was clearly one of their best players in a shit team, similar to the situation with Lewis Simper.
Yep.
You wouldn't be playing basically all of their league games if you weren't a decent player.
Of course.
So I have to think he's probably going to be part of the plans.
Sure.
Interesting again, though, if he's playing wingers, if he plays 4-4-2, doubtful. Or if he plays 3 up top and only 1 striker with the 2 wingers either side, which I would like personally.
I do like that.
With
Clark,
2 wingers and 1 in the middle.
Harper.
Yeah.
I think personally, I think Clark has to start every single game.
The thing I love about Clark is you could play him in the midfield 3 or on the wing, and he's just
fully adaptable.
Well, that's the only thing I've failed to do, getting all hyped for this really, is actually think about the players that we've
got. Yeah. I know, because
I've been so focused on the ones who've signed and the ones who've left.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? You actually forget the core that we've actually got, and I think it's a good core. I think it is a good call, but we'll come on to that anyway.
We will. We'll have a look at who's actually stuck around as well. But we did an 11th signing yesterday, just in time for this pod. Charlie Crew. He joins on loan from Leeds. He's 20 years old. He was promoted last season with Donny.
Yep.
Or was it the season before last? Because they went up.
It was the season
before last into League One.
Into League One, yeah.
And then they didn't go up again from League One, did they?
No,
they were well in the mix, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they did well.
But I can't remember if they actually went. I don't think they're not in the Championship, are
No.
they? They might have ended up drifting off and finishing mid-table.
Well, yeah, they did well. They did well, it seems. They finished mid-table.
Yeah, there you go, mid-table.
Yeah.
So they were pushing to go up and then they ended up mid-table.
Yeah, but still.
But basically, for him to have played for them, I think he's pretty tasty for us. And I think he is a good signing. Again, probably one of the better ones. So overall, like always, the churn is massive. It's 11 incoming players.
Yeah.
On the whole, it looks decent, but it's going to be hit and miss, and we'll have to see. That's always the case.
Yeah.
Do you think there's any areas we're lacking? Because I think maybe wingers.
Yeah. And I'm hearing other people say wing on the wings is kind of lacking, but I mean, we'll see. We've still got 9 days before our actual first league game, so who knows what could happen.
And you never know how he's going to utilise some people as well, because he might end up wanting to use Clark on the wing or even Harper.
Yeah.
As a fully
I like Clark on the wing,
winger, not even a wing back, but a full winger.
Yeah,
I think he'd be better at that, if anything. Defensively is where he lets himself down.
Yeah.
He's not very big or strong, so I mean...
No, but he's rapid and
if you just say to him, look, all you got to do is just take people on and pass it to Sodji, then it might be all right.
I think so, personally.
In terms of the ones we kept, let's get that out of the way so we don't forget. So we've... Rico Brown signed a new 2-year deal.
Yeah, I always like Rico Brown.
And he's definitely a good option because he can play right back or centre back. Mason Hancock and Harrison Burke, the 2 centre backs. You'd think if he's playing 4 at the back, that's probably the partnership.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
And then some of these other lads he's brought in, like Leek and Segura, are going to be backups. And Connolly, you'd think.
Yeah.
But we'll have to wait and see. The good thing is as well, there's so many games in a League Two season that it's not like you're not going to get any games. Even if you're fourth or fifth choice, you're still going to play 20 games. Probably.
Yeah.
Because there's so much rotation across like this and the trophy and the EFL Cup, and you're playing like 60 games or whatever. So it's a lot.
We said we want him to use the squad anyway, so hopefully he will. And that's the idea. But yeah.
Ronan Mayer sticking around he's still 19, I think. No, he's got to be 50 at this point. But I mean, the youngster will come good one day. I mean, is he going out on loan to Tamworth? Yes. And let's not even worry about that. Courtney Clark is still about, which is great.
Yeah.
Big fans we are. Big Vinnie Harps we've touched on. Aaron Presley is sticking around. For me, if he's going to play this kind of style that he talks about and the one that I like, like a 4-3-3 with like a nippy little striker, then I think Presley needs to be sort of on the back burner, back up, and bring him on if you need to change the game plan and you need to go long or something. But
the dynamics.
I don't see how he can be. We'll have to see. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll be shocked. Maybe he's going to be starting every game and that's how he's going to play. But I'm not so sure about that. Alex Pattinson, obviously incredible, but got injured and he's set for a spell on the sidelines quote,
which does not sound good. Whenever they come out and say that, and it
could be a month or a year, so
could be a month, could be fucking forever. Jesus Christ, man.
So I'm not happy with that.
Yeah, that's for me. Out of everything that's happened, that's the worst thing. Definitely. To me, he's our best player, and now we're gonna miss the start of the season at least. He's going to miss the start of the season with us at least.
It'll give one of these other lads a chance to step up.
Yeah.
The likes of Simper or Sprangler or whatever, they're going to be definitely having to play now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got him. I'm grateful we've got him.
Yeah, 100%.
Goalkeeper Jensen Kilroy, young, back up, he's still there. That's fine.
Yeah,
he should be second to Jed Ward. Elicha Ahui, the wing back, or I guess fullback, hopefully in this system, fullback.
Yeah.
Who has been out on loan. He's finally here. Is he going to go out again or will he actually feature? We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully he's ready.
Yeah.
Harry Williams is still about, who on his day is one of the best centre-backs in League Two for 100%,
sure. 100%, and I hope he really hope he's
I really wouldn't mind if it was like him and Hancock, for example. At the
Burke
back
as well, yeah.
Him and Burke. Hancock can play left back as well, so we've got some decent potential there for a back four, especially if Williams is utilised.
Yeah, if Williams is all right and is utilised, it could be great. It could be solid at the back.
But we've got to wait and see. Maybe he's not even in the picture at all. We'll see. I mean, maybe after his injury, he's completely fucked, because that happens sometimes.
Yeah, I guess so.
So we'll have to wait and see. Man. One that I'm obviously so happy about is big Uncle Albert signed a 1-year extension.
Yeah.
And you saw how he was at the tail end of last season under Byfield. When you say to him, look, don't worry about all this wing back shit and that, just attack and cross the ball and that, he's still an absolute world beater.
Yeah, 100%.
So, I mean,
I'm glad to have him.
I wouldn't, if I'm Lee Grant, especially because he's got a lot of young players here, which I love, and he should be playing them. And then you have someone like a 1 or 2, like Adoma's age, just to give them that experience.
Oh, yeah.
I think he should be starting every week.
Adoma's a great example, you know what I mean, to all these players. So, yeah, it's
come on.
It's one of them. I hope he utilises them.
Come on.
But either way, he's going to be good for the overall squad kind of vibe. And
yeah. He's a vibesman, isn't he? Definitely a vibesman.
He's a vibesman.
But hopefully he ain't just coming off the bench or playing 1 in 5. I'd like him to start, be a starting winger. Especially because the one thing that, like we said, this squad lacks is wingers, really.
And we said last season, Adoma, he couldn't play 90 minutes. Can't play 90 minutes. He never did under Sadler, but he did under Byfield, though.
Sadler is not very good.
Yeah, Mr. Anti-Football. But,
the second he was given the opportunity to just dribble at people and cross the ball in, he was...
Exactly. So we know what he can do, but, even if he does have to start, but then come off at 60 or 70, 75, whatever, you know what I mean? That's still great.
Yeah,
I'm happy with that.
Definitely. And the final one that's notable in terms of players who is still at the club from last season is young Stan Straw, who I think I'm so ready to see him get the chance to step up. Yeah. Every time he's had a little chance, I think he looks absolutely brilliant. I love him.
Definitely.
He's one of our own as well, and he's young. If there's any way, you haven't got to rush him, but if there's any way to not just play him in the trophy and to give him a few league games here and there, I think it would be great to try and develop him with a view to next season him being one of the starting centre-backs.
Yeah,
because he could be like our next Ian Roper, you know what I mean? An actual one of our lads who come through our academy who is class at the back.
I mean, why wouldn't you want that? You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
So,
but there have been some outgoings. We'll quickly just brush over those.
Only a few. Yeah.
Only about 50. So Connor Barrett was picked up by Wigan. He gets a deserved move to League One.
Yeah,
he's hit and miss, and he's hot and cold and that. But I think in a decent team who want to play football,
with a decent manager as well. Yeah, he's going to be unbelievable. I think. Personally.
As is the case with Evan Weir, also makes a step up to League One to play for Peterborough. They've both gone to good mid-table / teams that want to be in the playoffs as well. Not like when Gordon went to Vale and just, they're coming straight back down.
Of course.
So I don't think we'll be seeing them two back in League Two next year, and I think they'll probably thrive. So they're two, I think, losses.
Big losses.
Charlie Lakin moves to, fellow League Two Barnet. Jamie Jellis moves to Rotherham. And Comley also goes to Barnet. So Lakin and Comley are going to be playing together at Barnet. I always like that when you have two players for the same team go together.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Mates, isn't it? Pals.
Pals.
So they'll be palling around.
Be playing against them. Oh.
So those three we will be seeing around on the block. So it's 5 losses, but, it's not the end of the world or anything like that. But just 5 decent players who you'd probably would have featured in the plans if they were around. Other than that, I do not give a shit. So Farquharson goes to Crawley.
Yeah.
I just do not care at all. Bye Pikachu. Nowhere near the level. And after a massive injury as well, I mean, he hasn't been good enough basically the whole time.
The whole time he's been with us, yeah.
Jammer will always be in our hearts, but he goes on to Bromsgrove probably just to do a little part-time gig and then work on his businesses and that he's got. And good for him, legend. We wish him the best, but no problem in terms of what we're trying to do. Like, it would have been absolute suicide to have him anywhere near this team, I think. Sam Hornby to Hensford, similar case to with Matt. He'll probably just go on and hopefully enjoy his football there. But he was never going to be a starter here.
No.
But he'll always be a legend for that Birmingham game.
Yeah, oh man, yeah. Saving those players.
He'll always have a place in my heart.
Yeah, that was class.
Josh Gordon goes, I think, back to... Am I right in thinking? No, it was Burton Albion, wasn't it? So he goes to Exeter. I don't think he's been there before.
No, I don't think
he's not returning. But anyway, he's off. Again, fine. I like him. He works hard. He runs around a lot. Ironically, if Lee Grant is going to play this style that I've got in my head that I'm dreaming of, like 4-3-3, loads of little nippy dons, big on top walruses, fucking everything up. Gordon could have actually probably been quite valuable for that.
Yeah, he actually could have been. Jesus Christ, why is he gone?
But fair play.
Yeah, he wants to freshen
he's not
up.
a big goal scorer and it's not a big deal.
Exactly.
Holman was obviously a disaster for everyone, bless him. He's gone back to Sydney. I mean, he comes over, he breaks his fucking whole skeleton. And he's just out for 10 years and he's off.
Yeah.
So he had a tough time. He had a tough season, bless him. And I hope he goes back to Aussie land and does well.
Yeah.
Flint started well, but then to be honest, I left with a bit of a sour taste in my mouth, really. I'm kind of like good riddance. He's been released. Don't really care.
Yeah.
Not a loss. Would never have started him next year.
No.
For us. Alfie Chang as well. He's decent. He's got potential.
Yeah.
He could be a good player for someone. He's had some good moments for us, but losing him is not going to lose me any sleep.
No, definitely not. Me neither.
And finally, the last two, obviously, had to happen. Miles Roberts goes back to Watford and Wapata goes back to Barnsley. Robbo was obviously fantastic for us, probably our player of the season.
Yeah.
In many people's eyes. Wapata did well when he had the chance.
Oh, yeah.
And now they both go back to their bigger clubs and we'll see what happens for them next, but they won't be a part of what we're doing.
No.
Roberts is obviously a loss, but it's not like we knew we had no control over that. Like,
it's just one of them.
He's on loan, so
he's the typical class goalkeeper that we get on loan that we seem to always do, but we're changing the script a bit this year, so let's see what happens with that.
Yeah, I mean, even if Ward is shit, at least he'll be our shit and we'll be predictable. At least we know he's not going to just fuck off. At least we know we can rely on him being shit forever.
Oh, God.
But
he's not going to be shit.
Nah, I think he'll be good.
Going to be great.
He'll be very good. So let's just cover a few little bits of news as well. We touched on Adoma re-signing for a year, Brown re-signing for 2 years. Love that. Terry Connor's gone from the coaching staff. I'm fine with that. I mean, I don't even know what the fuck he was there for. Byfield, I still don't know if he ended up move. I can't remember. Did he move on and get a job?
I feel like he might have, but
because I hope he didn't. Because I'd love him to still be our attacking coach.
Yeah.
And him and Grant putting their heads together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Putting those two bald heads together and getting some ideas about scoring goals would be fantastic.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you've heard about this bit of comedy. Well, it could be all right move, actually, to be fair to him, bless him. But you know that bloke that we love, Matt Sadler? Yeah?
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Well, he's got himself a new little job.
Don't. Really? I haven't actually heard anything about it.
He's been appointed the assistant manager to Lee Johnson at Lommel in the Belgian Pro League. Now, I think it's mad, isn't it? Proper mad. Not what you expected at all. Like I saw him taking over at some League One, lower League One shit team or upper League Two shit team, and just they'll be gassed off them times he got to Wembley or whatever. Even though he's terrible.
I thought he'd go for head coach again. But way lower down, you know what I mean?
Well, I thought,
like National League. I thought National League.
Yeah, but you got to remember that's because we hate him and think he's terrible.
Okay,
but in the global scheme of things, they'll look at someone who
they look at the on
got
paper.
in the playoffs, whatever, finished, whatever. You know, I get that.
Got
I'm not
Wembley,
that naive. If you're a mid-table League Two side, that'd be a coup.
Yeah,
they don't know that he's going to fucking just ruin their lives. But on paper, they'll go, "Oh yeah, he's good."
God, Belgium, you got something.
But he's gone to be, probably just the defensive coordinator in an NFL sense, I suppose, for Lee Johnson. I imagine he's just going to be there to help Lommel keep it tight.
Yeah.
They're playing the Belgian, so it's a weird one because obviously in terms of club, it's a huge step up. They're a much bigger club,
of course.
But then at the same time, he's going to be an assistant now.
Yeah. Now he's an assistant. Though.
Weird. You don't see that kind of stuff very often, but
it's very strange.
It could end up being the one thing I learned was I can't remember if it's I think what they are is I think they're in the City football group. I can't keep track of all the multi-club ownership ones.
I see.
You know, like Red Bull and Clear Lake or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're in that one. So it might be a thing where he's gone there to like get in their system.
Yeah.
And then the next thing you know, if he does well there, he might end up the assistant at Girona in La Liga. Maybe he could become head coach at Girona. Yeah. I think this is all very fanciful, but like maybe that's the idea. Or just that he'll be in a really good setup, learn a lot, develop, because he is still young. Maybe he'll come back to the head coach role as a better manager.
Yeah, of course. Like, he's still very young. So,
but it's surprising.
And evidently with us, he was too young. He was too naive. He wasn't ready. You know what I mean? So maybe he's gone. Yeah, okay, I wasn't ready. I'm gonna get somewhere that's as good as I can, which he's kind of landed himself pretty a good
admirable
gig, to be honest.
Because a lot of people would go, like I got to the playoffs, I did this and this and that, like I'm good, give me a League One job, give me a League Two top table job, and I think it wouldn't be mad for him to say that.
Yeah.
So it's very big of him if that's what he's saying, like let me develop more.
Yeah, fair play.
But whatever the reasoning, it's just very surprising.
Yeah,
I'll give him that. At least it's interesting. It's definitely not boring. It's not like he's just gone and joined, like, I don't know, Vale or whatever, which would have been very predictable.
Yeah.
It's, very interesting.
In fact, Vale would have been so typical.
So typical. He hasn't got to move far.
Mm.
They'll be in League Two next year. They'll be going to win the league probably or whatever. So that'll be a obvious move. So this is very obvious. Very interesting.
Yeah, this is abstract, man. Fair play, Sadler. Go on, kid.
We love you.
We don't.
But we don't really. But in terms of it's funny though, the longer after, I suppose it's like if you watch someone kill your whole family, you hate them less over time. So by the time you're like 80, you're like a bit more warm to them. You probably wouldn't want to like have a pint with them, but you're not as bothered. So I feel like with every passing week, I'm like, go on, Matty, fair play to you.
If we start doing
in like 20 years, I'll be like, if he's like Man United manager winning the league, I'll be like, go on, Matty.
Yeah, he managed us. Like we've been bragging about it.
What about it?
He goes to Wembley. He goes to Wembley,
One of the best days of our lives.
It was class, that was.
But yeah, so at the minute, I'm not very sour. I'm just excited for our new thing, and so I'm like, fair play to you, good looking Belgium.
That's it, innit? If we start doing well, then I'll literally just be like, go on.
I'm sure as well. I don't know a lot about Lommel, but I'm sure it's a much nicer place to live as well. So we'll probably get to enjoy that.
Yeah.
Not that we don't. I mean, Walsall's one of the best places to live in the world, as anyone will tell you. But a strong competition. This, Belgium's nice. You might have a nice time, bit of chocolate or whatever's going on. It's a good time. It's a fair play to him. But we've got our own new manager, Lee Grant.
Exactly. Let's go.
Go on, you big Granter.
Granter. He's granting us some success.
He's going to grant us some success. Come on, Granter.
Come on.
So he's one of them that's like hard to know or whatever, because like the Huddersfield fans all say he was terrible and they hated him or whatever, but then on paper, didn't he have him? I think he was like 6th when he got sacked.
Yeah.
And they'll say like, oh, well, we should have been top of the league, whatever. It's like, yeah, but you weren't though, and you still weren't after that.
Yeah.
So it's not like he was doing a terrible job, and his attacking metrics were like, I think they were the best attacking side in the league on all numbers, And they did let in a lot of goals as well, and that's why they weren't higher. I'm fine with that, bro.
But,
come on, bring it on.
Yeah, I don't mind. I want some action.
Bring
you know
on
what I mean?
them 4-3 losses, you know what I'm saying? Instead of like 0-0, 1 point less, and I get to see loads of goals and have a good time.
Yeah.
Come on.
And in the playoffs as well, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm fine with that after Sadler ball for so long, you know what I mean? I want some. And even before then as well was that was a fucking dickhead.
Oh, Mickey Flynn.
Flynn, yeah, exactly. I just want to see some action.
Yeah. I can't remember the last time we had a manager who wanted to just play football and entertain.
Yeah, that's it.
It's been like a decade. So,
and I heard that Huddersfield was a bit broken, like in the kind of behind closed doors, like with the whole structure of it, and so I think that was a part of it. They got a lot of problems. Yeah, that's it. So
because they've been in 3-4 for a few years, and now they're trying to like consolidate and try and get back in the Championship, which is their level. Really, they shouldn't be in League One.
No.
So the expectations were higher as well. There, I think he'll come in. There won't really be that much expectations. I think. I mean, I think
there shouldn't be.
My expectations are more on Trivella. I think we need to be getting in the top 3, or at least gunning for that, and at least finishing in the playoffs on Trivella. They need to get that done.
No onus on the players or the manager, really. It's all down to Trivella and how they're going to set this up.
Because at the end of the day, they've made the decision, and we're sick to death of them making decisions that aren't getting us anywhere. So if at the end of the season we haven't got anywhere again, they're the ones who need to take responsibility.
Yeah, it all falls on them, 100%.
But I think Grant shouldn't have too much. He should feel like this is at his level at least, if not lower. He should feel confident that he's got the tactical nous to be better than a lot of these other managers, and
definitely
try and play the game and score some goals. And I think we'll forgive. You'd be surprised what people forgive. You know what I mean? If we finish 11th next year, but we've had a cracking season with loads of goals,
loads of action,
and class games, and having fun, I think you'd be surprised how many people would be like, "Let's give him another season, see if he can crack into the playoffs."
I'm fine with that.
Whereas if you finish 8th in the dullest, shittest way ever, you're just like, I don't care about. Let's try and build on it. Just stop.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm excited for old Grant.
I am too.
And I'm behind him until he, if we carry on the no goals in 4 into the league, if it's all talk and it's like, this is what I want to do, but actually I can't do any of that, then that's not going to be good.
Oh God, yeah. Well, we'll just
then it is the Walsall curse. Then,
yeah.
If the guy who had the best attacking record in League One comes down and we just can't hit a barn door, then it's us. Maybe it's us.
Maybe it's us. Or Trivella. Like that's the thing about saying it's Trivella. You know what I mean? Like we've tried. If Lee can't do something with it, then it's one of them. It has to fall on Trivella. Who else is going to fall on? You know what I mean? Like it literally has to.
Shut up, Trivella.
Shut up, man. Do something good.
The onus is on them.
Do something.
You get any kits this year? I've seen they've done all 3 now. They've got the 3rd kit out.
Yes.
I like them all. I like them all too.
I like them all, yeah.
Which is
I
rare.
love the whole
I normally only like one of the 3. They're normally quite shit.
The designs are class, I think.
Yeah, I love the home one as well.
I love the away one, but I don't think I'd get it just for the fact that I won't wear it as much, and I don't want to spend that much on something I wouldn't wear. Because I'm just a tight git, maybe like that. But
I'm the same. That's the thing. Sometimes
I'm
you
getting
go,
that home one,
I love how that kit looks, but you go, my colour schemes and my clothes, whatever, I would never wear it. So what's the point?
Exactly. What's the point? Yeah.
Whereas I think with red, it don't even really matter what else I'm wearing on the shorts or whatever.
It's just
as long as they ain't like, I don't know, purple, it's gonna look fine.
And it's just Walsall colours. You know what I mean? You're gonna. You always expect it to be red, you know what I mean? It's not like
exactly.
It's not a surprise, is it? So that's a safe one, you know what I mean?
Whereas if there might be one that I think looks absolutely sick or whatever, but I'm just like, I ain't gonna ever wear that. It's not gonna work for the colours that I do.
The 3rd kit, I feel about that as well. Even the away kit though, I am edging towards I might wear that as well. But I'm gonna go for the home one.
Might get one for the little one as well.
Yeah,
but we'll see. I haven't got any of them yet. But I will hopefully get.
I need to make a purchase soon, I think.
Well, all that leaves us with now, I think, to talk about is the fixtures for August. So we've got a nice, easy, slow month to ease ourselves in. for players and fans.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like a bit of a downer thing to say about your hobby that you love. But sometimes you can have a bit too much of your hobby, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you have like 9 games in a month, you're like, this is starting to feel like work at this point. Like,
Yeah.
And I think that's fair enough.
As it has done in the past, especially when we had Sadler, you know what I mean? That is work.
Yeah, it's, just because you love something don't mean you want to like...
Trying to get behind that. You know
I
what
love
mean?
Peep Show, but I wouldn't have wanted like 4 episodes a week.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just
for-
overload. Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
know what I mean? 9 months.
I hate that
So it's-
fucking backup of games in League 2. I absolutely hate that. But yeah. Anyway, August.
But it's, it helps if you're good and you score goals and you play. That makes
that's
it a
true.
lot easier, I think. That's
Yeah.
probably what it is, to be fair. I'm talking like that. I bet you don't want too many games.
Because we're
this
in
week.
retrospect
I'm so
thinking about.
traumatised.
Yeah,
from
we're
just-
traumatised.
Oh, I can't wait to watch another terrible Tuesday night game where we
Yeah.
draw 0-0 or whatever.
Yeah.
So hopefully this won't be the case. But we've got 4
Mhm.
games. So even if they're shit, it's only 4, lads. Don't worry. Strap yourself in. August 6th, which is tonight at the time of recording.
Let's go.
EFL Cup away at Bristol City. For that, there's no expectations. I just hope we play well, and I'm excited to see
Yeah.
the new players
And put something together and just
and the new
and just
style.
show something and just use the squad. You know what I mean? If anything, for me personally, obviously, every game we should be trying to win. But for me personally, I don't care about the cup, and it's more just put more minutes into them, see what they can do, try some different things. So yeah.
Especially
hopefully
when
does
you get a
that.
draw like that in the first round. I think if we got a
Yeah.
League 2 team, I'd be saying, try and win.
Yeah.
Because then we might get a
Exactly.
good draw and more fun and all that. But I
feel
think
like
when you
Bristol
start off
City,
with
yeah.
a top half championship team in the first round, you're like, oh, well, that's that done then.
Yeah, of course. And we shouldn't go into it being like, oh, we could win here, we should win here. You know what I mean? No, just
could and should are very different. We could, obviously. Of course.
Obviously
it
we
wouldn't be
could.
the maddest thing ever.
should is
It wouldn't be like
insane.
Harrogate beating Chelsea or anything, but
Yeah.
it would be an upset. But like at the end of the day, it's definitely doable. We'll see, but I'm not expecting that, and we definitely shouldn't.
Yeah,
It's not like the pressure should be like that.
That's what I mean. There shouldn't be any pressure on it like that.
I'd just love to see a
Nobody
goal
should-
or two. Be nice.
Exactly.
5-2 loss.
That'd be
Couple
sick.
goals. A lot of attacking
I'd be happy
play.
with that.
Bit of fun, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'd be happy with that.
August, then we got a big break because then the true season starts on August 15th. Again away at Gills.
Yeah,
I would really like us to make a statement on the opening day and play well and get a result. You always want to get a
Definitely.
result on your first day.
Of course.
We always do, to be fair. Usually we're quite good at first days. We have them 3-0 wins and 4-0 wins randomly. don't
Oh
we?
yeah.
So hopefully we have one of them. We tend to be at home, I feel like, a lot.
Well, that's
The
what I
opening
mean.
game, though.
I was just
So this
thinking
one's
back,
away,
and I was
yeah.
thinking, all our, at least the last 2 seasons have been at home, and they've been wins.
I feel like it's been more often than not we'll be
Yeah.
at home and we win convincingly. So away, we'll see.
We shall see.
But then we do come home for our last 2, August 22nd, Grimsby, and August 29th,
Yeah,
Accrington, Stanley. Do you know
Two-
Stanley? So, yeah.
two
leagues.
winnables, but I haven't paid attention to what those teams are doing, so I
We
do
can't
not have a
predict.
clue.
I mean, that all these teams are going to be basically
Well, that's it.
completely new.
Yeah,
Like, half of them are got new managers.
that's the same thing in League 2. Like, it's like we're all in the same boat kind of thing. It's no teams just keep their manager and keep all their players. Nobody does that. If
So you don't know what you're going to get till like 10 games
it's
in.
one of them,
After like 10 games, you can go, oh, okay, Gillingham are coming to down and they're third. They've had a
should
really
do
good
this, we
start and they're
should do
playing
that,
this
yeah.
style and blah, blah, blah.
Mm,
I mean, for all we know, Grimsby are going to end up winning the league.
yeah.
We're about to play
Who
a
knows?
team that are the best team in the league.
Yeah.
We just
But you
don't
couldn't
know.
tell. Yeah. Nobody
So,
could tell.
I mean, I doubt it.
I couldn't tell. We couldn't tell. It's just one of them.
I think them 3 teams are all in that bracket where they'll be probably somewhere between like 16th and 8th. They're going to be like mid-table, maybe pushing for playoffs, maybe getting
Yeah.
to relegate.
They're not awful, but they're not
It's everywhere,
amazing.
really.
But then who knows? They could.
No
be.
one knows.
That could be the 1, 2, and 3.
But I'd like us to
Who
do well,
knows?
especially at home, because I think if you get a good fortress at home going, it helps a lot.
Yeah, and that's something we kind of lost. Whereas, like in the seasons before Sadler, I feel like we were really good at home, and we did kind of make it fortressy, but then we kind of lost that. So I would like to get back to that.
I think it's so
Would be
much
nice.
easier to organically get that when you've got a manager who does what this bloke's saying he's going to do.
Yeah,
So we have to see how real that ends up being. But if you play on
or
the
how
front foot and
possible.
you attack, it's so much easier to keep that positive vibe going, because on the first day, it's always going to be packed and mega loud at the beginning. That's
Yeah.
always going to be the case.
Yeah, so if we get on the front foot then
that's it.
and
if
go
you
with it.
give them something to stand up about, give them something to shout about, even if you end up losing, even if we lost 1-0, like that next game at home, people are going to start off again strong.
Yeah.
Because they're like, they feed off each other. Whereas if you get that opening, like, yeah, come on, the boys, let's go, new season. Yeah. And then it's just 60 minutes of sitting on your regular box, getting crosses coming in, and you don't do anything.
Just defending. Yeah. That is not something people will turn up for. Win or lose, they don't want to turn up. They're not going to stand up
and make noise and encourage the players, so that when the players do get the ball and they push forward, they're not even getting that like surge of behind them when they hear that energy.
Yeah.
They don't hear anything because everyone's thinking, well, nothing's going to come in this. He'll turn around in a minute and play back to the goalie. So.
Exactly, yeah, because that's just what we've been used to. But let's just go with the fresh start. Let's hope for the best. Then.
There's every reason to be optimistic.
Oh yeah, definitely. Compared to what we've witnessed.
He says he wants to attack. Explicitly in several interviews now, in different wording, he said, we are going to score goals. That is the plan.
Yeah.
He had the best attacking numbers in League One for a team that was 6th at the time, not even like they were top of the league.
Yeah.
So not even one of the best teams in that league.
Exactly.
We've signed a lot of players who on paper look like they're going to be good for that style. There's every reason to think we're going to be entertained this year. And I think after all them years, I'm just kind of up. I don't even care if we... From the Trivella side of things, from what they're building, I think we should be at least in the playoffs and really targeting top 3 because we've given them enough time now to actually do something.
Definitely.
Because we don't belong in this league. I'll say it over and over again, don't care what anyone says.
100%.
We're a League One team at least.
We're a League One team, yeah.
But, from a League Grand point of view, from an on-the-pitch point of view, and as a fan, like, even if we finish 10th, but we have a good, just give us something to cheer about.
We're just going for it, you know what I mean? Oh, we might lose, but we haven't just sat back and just absorbed the attacks from all these shit teams, you know what I mean? It's just like...
Who was the team who did that a couple of years ago? Was it Notts County, or there was another one who they finished like about 10th or something, and every game was like 3-3 and 4-3 and 3-2 and shit. And their fans were like, we don't even care, like, about we're just so happy that it's so good and so entertaining and happy to watch.
Yeah, I feel like Swindon were like that.
That's what you want, man, you know what I mean? Bit of quality, man, bit of celebrating some goals, not like one goal every 3 home games and celebrating
and just being like, oh, we got a goal now, we better sit back the whole time, or giving the other team too much respect and being scared to, you know what I mean, do anything
just
with the ball.
Go for it, and if you concede some goals, it's fine. That's the game. We're not this game. We don't watch this because we want to see 1-0s. The whole point is that both teams try and score. In an ideal world, every game should be 4-3, 5-4.
Yeah.
I'd rather all the defending get worse across the board and the attacking get better. I don't care about that. Like as a neutral football fan, I'm not like 100%. One of these, like Roy Keane sitting there going, "Oh, defending's shocking." Who cares, bro? What the fuck?
Yeah.
You're saying you want to just watch some sick defenders get a 0-0 every game? Like, who cares?
As a fan that wants to be there and enjoy the game, like, we want to see. That's why I keep saying the word action, because it's just action. Like, whether we're letting in goals or we're scoring goals, like, just give us something, you know.
And obviously, at the end of the day, we would rather win.
We want to win, Of course, we want to win. We want to get back to where we should be in League One.
And that's probably still the priority as a fan.
Yeah,
but it's like 65-35. It's not fucking 95% must win, 5% entertainment.
Yeah.
I'm not one of them who's like, I only care about if we win. I'll watch if it's like shit. It's like, nah. There is still a bit of a balance there where I also want... when I'm paying fucking exorbitant prices to have something good happen before my eyes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why it's one of them. When you get a team that just wins 1-0 and they win all the time, like Birmingham, for example, like they're just, it'd be like the excuses, like, oh yeah, well at least we're winning and that. It's like, no, you're just boring.
Yeah,
you know
and then you hear
like,
their fans calling into the phone in every week trying to sack the manager, even though they're like 9th. What does that tell you?
Yeah.
That people do want to
not
watch
entertained.
football.
Yeah. They want to see something.
I'm saying, of course they want to win, and that will always give you more rope, obviously. That's why he wasn't sacked. If they were finishing 17th, he would have been.
Exactly.
It's like you get that extra bit of rope from like the results, and that's how Sadler got to where he was. The results were good enough that we, as fans and the board, could overlook how terrible it was.
Yeah, and boring.
But as soon as you're not getting them, it's not good enough, and there is that balance there, and I hope we can get closer to more of a 50-50 on it, where Grant goes out and says to them, all right, lads, obviously we want to win the game, but that isn't the be-all and end-all. Play well and try and score goals and have fun.
And create, and don't be just this scared, defensive, negative Sadler ball that we've witnessed.
Playing every game like it's a playoff final, man. Like,
one thing that I've noticed a lot of people saying, as opposed to what they were saying about Sadler. Oh, Sadler's such a nice guy. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. Yeah, but it wasn't very nice football. But Grant apparently has been dressing the players down a lot.
Class,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
get some passion into it. You know what I mean? Care, show people you care, and show the players that you care. You know what I mean? About them playing football, not about just scraping little shitty wins and draws here and there, just to maybe if we draw here we could, you know what I mean? Just about getting to this and just
no more Mr. Nice Guy, bro. We don't need nice.
Yeah.
We
don't need nice. Yeah,
to score goals and try and win games.
Exactly, and just play football at the end of the day, because Sadler wasn't really a play football guy. He was let's maybe statistically try and get to a point where, and then totally bottle it. You know what I mean? It's just man, because that's what will come with that attitude. Bottling is the outcome, surely. With hopefully what Grant's attitude is going to be is just, you know what I mean, going for it, being, you know what I mean.
We've said this a million times as well, man. What kid gets into football at the age of 9 because they want to sit in a deep block and win 1-0? Yeah. No one is the defense. Aidan Flint likes that. Harry Maguire likes that. Very few. Yeah. That's big, tall centre back or whatever, and the goalie, they probably love it.
Yeah.
But the rest of the squad, they're bro, can we just play? I remember when I used to play football and we'd receive the ball and pass it to my teammate, and then we'd try and get in the box. What the hell?
And we'd run it at the other goal, you know what I mean?
Try and dribble or whatever. That's
go around
what
the player.
I feel you're going to have a happier camp if you're doing that. Which will give him more rope to dress them down with.
Exactly.
Because that's probably the thing with Sadler as well. It's probably hard for him to dress the players down when all he's doing is telling them, tell you what, put yourselves under pressure for 90 minutes by not ever leaving your half. And if you concede, I'll say, oh, you shit or whatever. If I'm the players, I'm turning around, what are you on about? You tell us to do this. Yeah. We don't even want to do this.
Well, there you go. That's where we've just figured it out. Jesus.
Every time they get a chance to not do it, when Byfield came in, you're hang on, that one's sick. He's good. Why is he doing that? I didn't know he could do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Adoma can just play 90 minutes and he's allowed to just do loads of step overs and score at that shit.
Footballer.
I thought he was a left back. What the fuck?
I thought he was just a crippled old man. You know what I mean? It was just here as a little trophy kind of sign. Yeah. A little gimmick type thing. But nah. I'm hopeful.
Me too.
Definitely.
You got to be.
You've got to be. But at the end of the day, we have got a lot to be hopeful for.
We do.
There's a lot of unknowns, but
it all starts tonight. Bristol City 3-2 Walsall prediction.
Come on.
In terms of them first 3 home games, I'm going to go out there and predict 7 points from 9.
Yeah?
Yeah. Away draw and 2 home wins.
I like that.
Come on, the boys.
I like that. I haven't put any thought into it, so I'll just agree.
I mean, there's no thought really going. There's no actual knowledge because no one knows what any of these teams are going to be like.
Literally, no.
Playing Gillingham away could be the easiest game of the season or the hardest. I have no idea what they're going to be like.
Literally. So
that's what makes the start of the season so exciting.
Yeah. It is super.
Hopefully,
so
we'll be very happy come next time. We will be back at the end of August to cover them 4 games and to cover all the rest of if there's any more transfer business, because maybe there'll be a few more in, a few more out. We shall see. And then we'll look towards September. And by that time, we should have more of a decent idea about how we're cooking.
Yeah, at least an idea, you know what I mean? Because right now, really, let's just forget the pre-season and just go into it.
Come on.
Fresh minds.
It starts tonight.
Let's go.
Thank you for listening to Poundland to Paradise, your guide to all things Walsall FC. Tell your mates, give it a share, drop a comment, put some things away. Oh, I hate that when he said that. Do that.
Please put that.
Put that in quotes. I hated that when he said that.
I hated that when he said that.
And you know what I'm saying? Just get it out there.
Yeah, man.
Help
us spread this team.
Tell the people, you know what I'm saying? How hard is that?
Yeah,
tell the people.
Tell the peeps.
I mean, we're not going to tell them, so someone's got to.
We're trying.
Might as well be you.
We're here speaking, you know what I mean? You do the rest.
Exactly.
Right.
We don't know how to do all them high-fangled technology things, you know what I'm saying? So you just sort that out.
You press the buttons, we do the talking.
Exactly.
There you go.
And we'll be here to support you on our way to the Champions League. This is the year when it finally starts after, what's the 4th year we've been trying? We finally start this year.
Come on, let's get some Paradise.
Bye, boys.
Up the sadness. Bye.